Welcome to AGK's Music Life. I'm your host, Anthony K, and it's the day after Record Store Day. And I decided to visit the one store that I didn't visit yesterday on a whim. Yesterday I visited High Notes Vinyl and Rick's Recollections, my usual first two haunts on Record Store Day, as they are the closest to me. And in my Record Store Day video yesterday, I showed you what I picked up at those stores. And it'll be linked at the end of this video as well. But I decided today, because it's a beautiful day, to take a drive out to PCV Records in Oakville, Ontario. I actually called them this morning already, and they actually have my top 3 choices for Record Store Day in stock, and they've put them aside for me. So I'm going to go into PCV, and maybe I'll give you guys a little tour there and see what else. Maybe I'll just peruse and see what leftovers they have, and if anything grabs my eye, who knows, maybe I'll get something else too. But I'll see you guys on the flip side, right back here in the car, for my Record Store Day after Record Store Day pickups. I'm at PCV the day after Record Store Day. That's right. It's the day after Record Store Day, PCV in Oakville, Ontario. I didn't come here yesterday on Record Store Day, but I heard they had my final 3 ones from RSD 2024 here, so decided to come here today, the day after Record Store Day, and have a look through the leftovers. And there's quite a few things, guys, so come check it out. Lots of stuff left over, everybody. Lots of great stuff left over. Lots of good things for the day after Record Store Day. Check it out. Come check it out. Lots of great stuff for the day after Record Store Day. Lots of great stuff. PCV Records in Oakville. Check it out. So PCV Records here in Oakville, Ontario today came through for me. I got my top 3 choices, plus I picked up 2 other things that I was not expecting to pick up. So overall, it's been a successful Record Store Day. As soon as I get to the car, guys, I'm going to show you guys what I got for Record Store Day on the day after Record Store Day. So I'm back in the car, and I actually ended up picking up 5 things here. 5 things here. So, you know, who needs to rush out for Record Store Day? I didn't do my usual get up early. I mean, yesterday when I went to Record Store Day, I went in the middle of the afternoon, dropped by Rick's Recollections, picked up the 4 things I showed you guys in the video yesterday, and then I dropped by High Notes Vinyl Cafe, and they didn't have anything that I wanted there. And then I came home. I really was not in a big mood for Record Store Day this year. But today was a beautiful day. I gave PCV a call. They had the titles I wanted. So I took a quick run out here, and this is what I picked up. First, the 2 things that I didn't have on my list that I decided on a whim to pick up today after looking at them. The first is the Rolling Stones live at Racket, New York City. A limited edition white vinyl recorded at the Racket. I guess it's a club. October 2023. Decided to grab that one. And on it, you got Shattered, Angry, Whole Wide World, Tumbling Dice, Bite My Head Off, Judgment Jack Flash, Sweet Sounds of Heaven with Lady Gaga. So happy to add that to my Stones collection. The Stones live at the Racket Club, New York City. So that was an unexpected buy that I just bought on a whim. The next one, I know I looked at the Record Store Day Canada list, because Canada always have some exclusive Canadian titles. And I didn't remember looking. I know I looked at the list a few months ago, but I didn't remember what was on it. But I certainly didn't know this one was on it. If I did know this one was on it, it would have been in my bucket list. I'm so happy to get this. This is Best of the Box. I had no idea this was coming out. And then by sheer coincidence, I'm wearing my box t-shirt today. Isn't that just bizarre? Just out of sheer coincidence, I'm wearing my box t-shirt today that I picked up when I saw the box last year at a secret show, who blew my mind. So they are a Canadian band. I am so happy to get this album, The Best of the Box. So looking forward to spinning this. Absolutely fantastic. An incredible, underrated Canadian band, The Box. So Best of the Box, it looks like it's a double LP on fluorescent orange and green vinyl. So super excited to get this. This is a real treat. This is my surprise of Record Store Day 2024, really, because it wasn't on my list. And to see this, it would have been on my list if I realized it was coming out. So super happy to grab those 2 items. And now the top 3 items that I really wanted on my Record Store Day this year, I got today, the day after Record Store Day. In third place, the Sisters of Mercy 40th anniversary of 2 classic EPs from 1984 featuring Body and Soul, Body Electric, Train, After Hours, Walk Away, Poison Door, On the Wire, Long Train, limited edition Blue Smoke vinyl. Of course, the Sisters of Mercy would be the spawn for Wayne Hussey to make the Mission. And as you guys know, I'm a massive Mission fan. Saw them last year in concert. They were incredible. So thrilled to get the Sisters of Mercy EP. 40th anniversary double EP of their stuff. So super happy to pick that one up. Then in second place in my most wanted Record Store Day finds of 2024, Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous at the Hammersmith, 16th of November, 1976. Now, the Live and Dangerous box set came out exclusively on CD last year. I did pick it up, and I have talked about it in my videos last year. And last year, they released one of the... And what that box set was, for those that don't know, it was the Live and Dangerous album remastered, plus the 7 concerts in their entirety that were used to produce the Live and Dangerous album. Last Record Store Day, they released one of those 7 concerts for the first time ever on vinyl. This year, they're releasing the second of those 7 concerts for the first time ever on vinyl. So super happy to have this. As people know, Thin Lizzy are in my top five favorite bands of all time. So happy to have the second of those 7 concerts on vinyl for the first time ever. I think this is just a standard black vinyl, but thrilled to get it. And last but not least, the pièce de résistance, my favorite band in the world, Golden Earring. This is Golden Earring Cut the Sessions. And what the story is with this album is last summer, or last year actually, during the pandemic, I guess it really was, they found a lot of the original first generation master tapes of Golden Earring's albums in a vault in the Netherlands, and they hadn't been pulled for 40 years or more. So they have been slowly remastering some of the greatest Golden Earring albums from those tapes and adding to it demos, outtakes, studio tracks, etc., B-sides, singles. They've so far released a number of them on CD. They've released 8 Miles High, Cut, Live, and Moontan. Moontan did come out at a later date on vinyl and featured the Moontan album remastered with a second disc of extra tracks. The live album has been released on vinyl, and the extra tracks were released on a separate disc on a Record Store Day last year, I think it was, or the year before. And Cut came out last year. This came out last year on CD, a triple disc set. Disc 1, of course, the remastered version of Cut. And for those of you who don't know, of course, Cut featured the smash epic single for Golden Earring, Twilight Zone. So Cut was remastered and released in a 3-disc set last year on CD. CD1 being the remaster, CD2 being the sessions, all the B-sides, studio demos, etc. was on disc 2, and disc 3 were some music videos, was a pile of the Dick Maas music videos and some live material by Golden Earring, and including an interview. So it was released on vinyl last summer. The remaster was released on vinyl last summer, but they never released the bonus material. So that's what this is. They did release, and I did pick up the remaster last summer. It was a single LP vinyl. I did pick up the remaster, but they didn't include the extra stuff like they did with Moontan or Live. They decided to save it, I guess, for Record Store Day, and here it is. Golden Earring, The Sessions, outtakes from the legendary Cut album, fully restored and remastered from original master tapes for the first time on vinyl. Limited edition of 1,500 individually numbered copies on crystal clear, silver and blue marbled vinyl. Oh, I'm excited to see what that looks like. That sounds pretty cool. And as you can see, it's a 2 LP set featuring all sorts of great stuff. And I have listened to this stuff on the CD, and it's actually some really good stuff here. So really, really, really thrilled to pick this up. It was my number one want for Record Store Day 2023, and I apparently got number 299 out of 1,500 copies of this album. That's it. That's all. There you go, guys. Record Store Day 2024 is done and dusted. I got everything I wanted, plus a couple of extra things, and that box was a huge surprise. So thrilled to have that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in another video one day soon. And as I always say, rock and roll.